Good morning. Good Saturday morning. Welcome to Eagle Public Library. This is our craft and chat class for adults. I've got a really neato, I think, project for you to do. It's great because we're right toward the beginning of summertime, and I think this will be a fun one to help your family plan or help you plan out some fun events to do this summer. This could also be a great craft for teens to do or kids to do or just families to do together. So I had a blast doing this. I don't know why I never thought about this all this time. Why didn't I do this before? But now I think I'm going to do this every year. Lots of fun. It could be just something you do at the beginning, even like in January, to kind of plan out your year, but a fun way to do it. So what we're going to do is make a summertime bucket list that we can hang up on the wall. And let me show you. I've got a pretty good start on this one, but I want to add a couple more things to it. So this one I'm calling Summertime Fun 2021. And I thought this was a great summer to start this project because a lot of us have been indoors or not really going anywhere. And this can help us think of fun things to do this summer that we've missed out on maybe in prior summers, or just fun things that we can do outside, do as a family, do with friends. This one's really great. So what I did was I bought this frame at the dollar store, came all ready to go. And what I did was I just traced, let me put some of the pieces aside here. I traced the back piece from the frame, the cardboard piece, onto a piece of construction paper. So this one's kind of an oversized piece, which was good because the other piece I had was too small to fill this whole piece of cardboard. So what I did was I took this and just traced around and cut out a perfect size piece of yellow construction paper. Any color you want would be great. This could be really cute on maybe on scrapbooking paper too. So started here with nothing, and I started kind of brainstorming and thinking of fun things that I would want to do this summer, things that I might have missed out on in the last summer, and things I want to remind myself to definitely go do. Like this one, blueberry picking, you can actually do here in Eagle, Idaho, which is awesome. I've never done it. I think there's a couple blueberry picking farms, so keep your eye out for that because it could be a really fun thing to do with friends or family, or just go out there, put on your headphones with some music and go yourself and do some blueberry picking. So I want to do that. I have never done that here. And I've got some fun ones. I love to go check out all the hot springs in Idaho. That's been always kind of my goal every year, is to try to check out some new hot springs. And so I definitely want to go visit hot springs, maybe some favorite ones, but lots of fun things to do here in Idaho. So things really, most of these are things you can just do day trip wise. And that's what I wanted to just plan some fun things to do. So my handwriting is not great. Even I can't read it most of the time. So I typed out these and just picked a cute font and color that I liked so that I could make this look decent and still be able to read and remember what it was I wanted to do. So here's stargazing, and I do love to stargaze. Last summer I went to the designated, I'm trying to remember what it's called, designated dark zone? That's not what it's called, but it's something like that, outside of Stanley, Idaho. A designated dark area where that place will always kind of be protected for not having a lot of light pollution. So I went there last summer on my birthday and did some stargazing, and it was beautiful, and I love to do stargazing. So I wanted to remind myself to do some fun stargazing. Floating the river is great. Fun thing to do here in Idaho. Of course, bicycling and going to get ice cream is a great one. And fishing is great, camping, all these really fun. Mini golf, that's my attempt at mini golf. So all of these I just hand drew, but some of them, like, I couldn't think of what to do for barbecue, and I just looked up just a cute little cartoon of a barbecue and just tried to trace it the best I could and come up with something that looked like that. But you can also find little clip art online. If you're not an artist, but maybe your lettering is good, do your lettering with pens, and then you could find clip art to add, and that would be really fun too. Or if you were doing this with a friend or family, you could have each person come up with 5 or 6 things they want to do, and everybody would get to add their own in their own writing and draw their own idea of what it looks like for that event. And that would be really cute to hang up too. So super cheap craft and a fun thing to get you started for summer. So happy June. It's already June. So this is a fun one to get us going, get us thinking of all the things that we don't want to forget to do this summer. Now, once you get this all ready to go, we're going to put it back in our frame. So what I also was kind of careful, because I know the frame has probably a 1/4 inch edge on the inside. So I wanted to make sure, just keep some allowance for that on your paper so that you're writing either your pictures or your words don't get stuck behind that frame. So give yourself a little edge around your paper so that when you put it back in the frame, that things aren't cut off. I was really careful here that I didn't cut off stargazing. The stargazing is kind of coming off, but once I stick it back in the frame, it's going to be great. And this one was fun to do gardening. I've got fishing on there. What else do I have? Reading outside. This was my attempt at a hammock and a book, which is pretty cute. I'll remember that that's what it was, and I put some sunshine with it. The state fair is coming up. I think that's usually in August, and it's usually here in Boise, so I'm hoping they're going to do that this summer. I'm not sure, but the state fair is really fun. So if you're new here and you haven't done some of these great things, most of these are, like I said, a day trip, or they're just right here in town. Fun things that you can do and kind of check off your bucket list for the summer. So let's put this back in. I'm going to assemble. I've got my frame. I'm going to put the glass piece back in first. We'll get this reassembled. I did have some road trips I wanted to take, so I think I just did, yeah, that's my car. I did, and not a good picture of a car, but I did road trips for that one. I wasn't specific because I'm not really sure yet where I'm going on my road trips, but I put that one in there. But if you have a really fun vacation coming up, you could put that on there. This is just a really great way to kind of get ready, to think about it, make yourself excited for your cool summer plans. So now I got my picture back in. I'm going to stick the little paper back on, making sure I've got a way to hang it both ways. I could have done my whole frame this way too. I did my landscape, but I want to make sure that I put the hanger at the top so I can hang this up when I'm done. And I have a bulletin board here at my desk at the library, and I think I may hang it up there for a while and then take it home and hang it up. So this is ready to hang. It could just sit on top of a bookcase, maybe on top of the fireplace. The glare on there is not great, so I'm glad I showed you before we got it all put together, but it is ready to go. And what's cool about this is you can just take that back out when you're done with 2021 summer fun, start it all over again. Or maybe you have some winter fun to plan. So when summer's over, you could take this out, put your winter fun in there. Maybe you want to do, and like I said, for the whole year, you could have done like a 2021, you could do 2022, awesome things to do. Really cute. Yeah, I used some scrapbook paper behind this. I may take that out because I have a few more things I want to add in that I forgot about. So I may take my scrapbooking paper out or trim it down a little so I can add a couple more things. It's not too late to add things as you go, or if you think of something later, you can add. And somebody here mentioned a cool idea too would be to take like a dry erase marker and maybe mark on there, like if you did a road trip, you could write over the top of the glass and put the date and where you went. And that would be cool. Or mark it off with a big check mark so you can see all the things you're accomplishing for your summer fun. And when you're done with the summer, this could be cool to go in a scrapbook. That piece of paper, put the next summer in, take this out, and throw it in a scrapbook to remember all the cool things you got to do that summer. Or maybe some of the things you didn't quite get finished on the bucket list. Maybe you didn't get to read outside. You can make sure you get it on the list for next year. So this one I thought was great for basically $1 at the dollar store. And this isn't a really huge frame. If you have a big family or you're planning your summer or your year out with friends or family, you might want to get a bigger frame or smaller drawings and smaller words on here. But it's kind of fun to have it big enough to see across the room. You can kind of look at it. So you can get big picture frames like bigger than this to do this, and then just throw some paper behind there. Even butcher paper would look great behind there. I just used that large piece of construction paper and trimmed it down, but I mean, really anything you want. Something that goes with your decor, you could hang up in your kitchen or your room or hallway. And another fun idea somebody else gave me here at the library was to take a picture of yourself doing that event. And so, like, if I was going to do the reading outside, I could take a picture and put it right in here when I was done with that. And that would be another way to check off your bucket list. So, a picture of you doing each one of those, then you'd know which one you got to do. And that would be fun too. Nice little memory piece and planning piece to get everybody excited and everybody ready for Summer Fun 2021. So I hope you like this and I hope you guys give it a try. If you do, please take a picture of what you make. I want to see all your fun things you have planned for the summer. Maybe something that I haven't thought of, like my blueberry picking. I never gotten to do, and I've heard about it, and so it's definitely on the list. Maybe you didn't know about that one, so now you can add it to your list of things to do. But show me what you make, and then I'll have some fun ideas too for summer. So have a great beginning of June. Again, happy June, and welcome again to Eagle Public Library, and I hope you have a good time putting this all together. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Borrow digital comics from the Eagle Public Library. From superhero classics to the latest kids comics, start reading today at eaglepubliclibrary.org/ecomics.